Hi guys, it's MegaDragonoid playing, well, you can probably see what we're playing. We're playing Ace Attorney Investigations, and we're playing as Miles Edgeworth. Somebody want to do a recap of what we did so far?
Well, it depends that our last suspicious one is actually behind this. We now need to find, of course, with the what's happening actually in the building, because somebody is murdered in the ambassador course of the two states. And now we are solving a problem that is something that there is a secret in the safe. And Francisca is actually whipping to our belly to see all part of the safe.
Indeed. So hopefully we get to it. Yep.
Or gumshoe.
It's more gumshoe. He's got whipped
Multiple times.
Yes, but Edgeworth has to put up with Francesca's more than anyone else.
The old hag is not there.
Oh, the old hag. Actually, we haven't seen her.
Like 2 cases ago, I think.
Well, we will find out soon enough. But let's see if the safe opens.
It's open.
These items, they are...
Oh, oh,
You
is it?
wait! More now, Scurfy!
Bingo was in the way.
These pieces of art! The identical to the ones who have been stolen from the Virgin County around the world!
I figured as much. These are treasures. These section place was to hide it from view. I believe a more thorough explanation is required.
That was the dirty secrets.
So
These
they
are pieces
stole
of... Yeah, very much. These are pieces who stole art from around the world.
I wonder how much they're worth, especially this one. Hey!
Scurfy, don't touch those valuable pieces of art with your filthy hands. With your filthy noodle hands. Why do you have any idea what would happen if one of them were to break?
Is it just me, or did she hit one of the pieces of art just now?
Paper.
This is the document that we was stuck on earlier. I wonder what it's about.
Beats me, sir.
Why don't we have a look at it first before we give up, detective? This coach name is written here on the last page. What the survey of this document is? What am I missing?
You already looked at the paper, didn't you? So, did you examine the pieces? You examined the pieces of paper, right?
Yeah, it appears that we found the key that the other guys who misused stole 7 years ago.
Since it was originally from this embassy, maybe she came back to it.
I don't think she's the type to be kind as to do such a thing, detective.
Okay, then what do you think, sir?
I think we will see her very soon again. And I have the feeling that the last detective also will appear, perhaps.
Maybe, yeah. Calista, you, for what reason did she steal the key?
Okay.
Bill sort of tricking in when someone says a real something.
Yeah, see how this safe has 2 compartments, but what's really impressive is that at the other end of the key is another key. I totally hadn't noticed.
I wonder if Kojin was paranoid or if he had some secrets of the great value.
Speaking of paranoid, I once sharpened both ends of my pencil. But then, when I went to erase something, I got all paranoid that I was gonna stab myself.
Here's one thing that is passing your special brand of unrelated stories while on duty.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what now, bro?
So you deduce that paper.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
The Codopian paper document.
Eureka!
Take a good look at these documents, Francisca. Because there's
It says that there are three pages in total, and yet there's only 2 here.
Greg, now take a look at the smuggling activity document in your position. Tell me it's not possible that your page has taken from this set of 3?
Well, it certainly looks that way.
By putting our multiple part puzzle together, we seem to have arrived at an answer. And it seems that you have now looking what you were looking for.
Yes, and with this it has become crystal clear that Mr. Kojin himself was responsible for the mass smuggling of the Baha'is ink.
Well, see an ink?
Bahashi ink is a special product of the Republic of Bahal. However, due to special reason, only the limited volume is ever exposed.
And the reason is?
That classifies it on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. In any case, it seems that the head of the smuggling ring was our victim, Mr. MegaDragonoid.
His base was in an embassy, thus it was hard for both our countries and his interfere, making another connection under which to run a smuggling operation.
But that is so frustrating. I lost the person I was going to rain judgment down upon with my whip of justice.
Well, even if he's dead, we still have responsibility to look in his misdeeds.
You expect me to whip a dead man? Well, I am not really interested.
Francesca, you must know that Manny Kojin was the suspect in the KG-8 incident.
Oh, no, on top of being the head of the smuggling ring. There is a matter of what really happened in that case that needs to be resolved. Investigation.
There we go.
Are you done investigating? You realize now, don't you, that this girl is the only one who could be? Now, come along quietly, Yatagarasu K. Faraday. You are under arrest for the murder of Manny Kojin. Mr. Edgeworth! Please, you have to believe me, I didn't do it! I chased the fake Yatagarasu in here, and he was already... You have the right to remain silent. Anything you can say will be used against you.
Hold it!
I'd like you to ask to reduce the number of mistakes arresting Interpol makes.
What's supposed to mean?
I believe I told you that Carafrede is not the culprit of this crime.
Very well. I suppose I have no choice. I'll show you just how foolish your claims are.
Okay, here we go. Hold on.
Even your police confirmed that the Yatagarasu infiltrated the Banashli embassy tonight. Utilizing the confusion caused by the fire, the Yatagarasu snuck into this embassy. Furthermore, this girl claims to be the Yatagarasu. Almost importantly, each than other was no one else in here with the body.
Your reason to suspect Kay is because you think she's the Yatagarasu?
Exactly, but it isn't just me. She calls herself the Yatagarasu. Ah, look how many times do I have to tell you? It was only out to capture the fake Yatagarasu. Imposter or not, it matters not. A Yatagarasu is a Yatagarasu.
Very well, then I shall prove that Kay is not the Yatagarasu who killed Mr. Manny Cochin.
Go ahead and try. Show me what you persecutors of this county are made of.
What I'm made of!
Oh, no. Let me show you what I'm made of. I arrest Kay.
I was more referring to one of the Sonic numbers.
Yeah, that's what I'm singing about.
Okay. Okay, hit me, bro.
Alright, so you need to press on statement 3.
1, 2. Just because she called herself that doesn't prove that she is a killer.
No, but it does give me her a motive. The Yatagarasu sent a card saying, "I'll be there to steal your dirtiest secret." Furthermore, there are documents pertaining to some smuggling activity in this room. She's obviously wanted to steal them. So she killed Mr. Koshin from the key. For the key.
I see. The logic is very sound. There's nothing less from an age of lying secretary. However, the statement just didn't sound right. Might be the opening I need. Okay, bro.
Alright, so when she says she wanted to steal documents, you had to present either the Yatagarasu key or the Kodokian paper document.
I'm going for the key. Agent Xian, I regret to inform you, but there is a flaw in your logic.
Oh?
Even you claim that she is the killer and the Yatagarasu, and so there is clear that smuggling is not a motive behind the murder. Key is to the safe in this room was found on Mr. Kodoshin's body. Furthermore, the Yatagarasu wouldn't be so stupid as to leave without the documents. She's sweating. By the simple fact that the documents were still in safe when we looked, shows that the killer state was not safe at all.
He didn't know that Mr. Kochin had the key on him.
If that's the case, then why would she have needed to kill him? Because I think of no reason for her to kill him if she had known the fact.
Need reason. All this simply are conjured thing after the fact. Entirely possible that she's accidentally killed him when she was sneaking in. Perhaps she didn't know ties to save her own compartment before returning the key.
Ah!
Still remains that Mr. Kochin was stabbed to death.
But do you have definite proof that it was Kay who committed the act?
actually I do. I saw her holding the knife she used on the victim with my own eyes. Lies!
What?
Allow me to tell you a bit more about the evidence that will put her away around the bars. That's all. She's lying.
I feel so too. Maybe she is you know who.
She is you. But you have a different haircut.
Well, the problem is her skin color doesn't add.
The
And
eye
her freckles.
different, the hair color's different, everything's different. She would have to go through a lot of plastic surgery to become that lady.
Yeah.
A lot of change.
But it is possible.
It's possible changing eye color with eye contact lenses. Haircut can be also bolded by dyeing the hair, as they say.
But you can't hide the freckles. You have to go for surgery for that.
No, the freckles, it can be that can be hidden behind, of course, behind makeup. Remember?
True.
Oh, boys, you didn't know about the magic of makeup.
Now you sound like Francesca.
Uh-oh. But yeah, let's hit it.
The knife wound on the body is consonant with the blade of the knife. The knife with the butterfly handle is a murder weapon, which the killer was holding. I assume she obtained the knife from the display rack that's used on the victim. The knife is a part of a special 3-piece set, which had a design like no other. The evidence and testimony, it all points to the girl. There is no corroboration.
That's your definite evidence?
You see now that she's definitely the killer, right? No, Mr. Edgeworth! You gotta believe me! I saw a suspicious person in a long black coat outside the embassy. I swear!
You came in here because you were chasing this suspicious person?
That's right. I went into this office only because I was chasing after the person. But when I entered the room, it was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. I felt something on the ground next to my foot, so I turned on the lights and then... Ah! Who's there? This is... I came through this room upon hearing this girl scream. When I saw her holding the knife, I immediately restrained her.
But how can she hold a knife if she was meters away?
Of course, she stands not even near the victim or near the knife. She was standing in the doorway while actually turned on a switch light.
Yeah, so the object fell by her feet on the floor was the murder weapon.
We had the knife analyzed right away, but we failed to find anyone's prints on it. Oh dear. She didn't do it. But the suspicious person in the black coat who came into this room before me. Hold it. You continue to insist there was such a person, but if there was, where did it go? What if this suspicious person was actually behind the door when Kay actually opened the door, and when she turned on the lights, she came in.
That can be a possibility.
Yeah, I know that trick. You know, that happens too.
Yeah.
In a series
Something else just occurred to me as well, guys. If that's a possibility, this lady that's been talking to us, this Interpol agent, it could actually be the Yatagasu fake wearing a mask.
Basically means you.
Perhaps she is the one.
I suspect that she is actually wearing some kind of mask and has infiltrated the Interpol agencies to get what she wants done.
And then we already came to that conclusion, bro.
That's what we are conclusion about. That
But
she
did we
could
say that
be-
she was wearing a mask? We didn't say that. I don't remember.
Makeup,
any of it.
mask, plastic surgery.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I just thought it was a cool revelation, I guess.
Yeah, but you're going back to the past. And it's not good to go back to the past.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That I don't know, but I know they came in here. Hold it. That's such like a desperate excuses for a suspended killer, not a trustworthy testimony. You understand, don't you? We can't trust this girl's word, Mr. Edgeworth.
She has a point. Even case words are the truth. I must show they are with some solid evidence.
Mr. Edgeworth, I really didn't.
Okay, don't worry. You didn't do it, then must be an exit way for me to prove that.
Hold it. Still not giving up, I see. In that case, try to counter my argument if you can.
Don't worry, I can and I will. Indeed. With our ghosty friend, Justin Buster.
Roberto.
Hit me, bro.
Alright. Present the Babalese knife on statement 2.
Be right back, guys.
Okay. So the murder weapon was the knife with the butterfly design on it. But is that really the truth? What am I hearing in the background?
What are you talking about, bro?
I heard something in the background.
Like what?
Something.
Oh, no. I couldn't hear anything. I'm just waiting waiting for Zero with you.
I know.
I promise I didn't hear anything. Me no hear nothing. You didn't see anything, right? Yeah, I'm being random. Actually, I just gotta check on Raven. I'll be back in a minute, okay?
Okay. Idiot.
Okay, I'm back.
Come back.
Is Sarah back?
Nope.
Okay. So, do you think this lady is actually that Yatagasu fake in disguise?
We don't know.
She seems very determined to want to keep Kay away from everything.
Yep.
Okay. Are you getting hot?
So I was listening to some music in the room. I'd like for you to take a look at this. There's blood on the blade, and yet there's no speck of blood on the handle. This is at the time of the crime, a different handle was attached to this blade. The knife that Kay was holding was the handle switch was in fact not the real murder weapon.
It wasn't the real murder weapon?
Knife can be taken apart. Shall we give it a go? As you can see, the balancing knife has now been disassembled in two parts. The killer must have pulled the murder weapon out the victim's body and proceed to swap the knife original handle with the butterfly one. It was all to the great illusion that Mr. Cody was killed by the butterfly team knife.
Ah!
Should clear up any spaces surrounding K.
Isn't alright yet.
How so?
It's possible that the girl herself is the one who switched the handle.
Don't be ridiculous. For what purpose would she do such a thing?
I don't know. I don't care to know how criminal thinks.
If
you, the vault was beyond the comprehension of a normal person like myself. Therefore, I wouldn't put anything past them, no matter how odd you may seem.
The truth is right here in front of you, and his knife will show you the way. It will come to see that Kay is not and couldn't have been Mr. Cochin's killer. Huh?
Here.
It's the mark of a flower. I assume you know what this means.
Oh, not really. Butterflies rest on flowers all the time to drink their sweet nectar.
And so they do. However, would this butterfly really drink the nectar of this flower? The answer is clearly not a chance. Proof the relationship between the butterfly and the flower is this. Bro?
The embassy guide.
Take that.
You can't be serious.
Appears that you have made the connection. The flower on this blade is designed after a certain country national symbol. That's right, the Kingdom of Alabasta. In other words, this blade is from the Albazi ornament knives. What? This part of the knife handle was a national symbol of the butterfly on it. Therefore, it's in origin. But as we both know, you can kill someone with just a knife handle. Accidentally, when exactly did the murder occur again, Agent?
After the fire had broken out.
That's right, and Kay entered the embassy after the fire had taken place. Furthermore, he hasn't been to the opposite side of the building before then. On top of that, not a single person between the two countries has been doing the fire, which means that Kay should not have been transported an embassy object over here. It's impossible for her to be the true killer.
Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. What a great victory. Huh? Why is everyone so quiet?
I'm happy we got this far to clear Kay's name, but what worries me now, what will happen next?
Objection. What is the meaning of this? An Alabastian knife here?
Do you mean how did this find its way to the Republic of the Battle? It didn't just find its way over, rather we should focus on how it was smuggled over.
You know what? My brain hurts thinking about it while we were just standing around. Thinking while you were on the run, that's how the way the wheels Red Thief operates.
Okay?
And thanks a bunch, Mr. Edgeworth, for proving me innocent, I mean. You believed in me the whole time, right? Tell me you did.
Not really, but...
Come on, you don't have to be shy about it. Hold it. Your argument is still not all right. Airtight.
Would you care to elaborate?
I understand now that the girl didn't commit the murder. However, there's still the possibility that she can be the Yatagarasu. Now again, look, how many times do I have to explain it to you? I'm the real Yatagarasu. I'm not like the fake one that goes around setting fires, okay? Neither you are the real dinger or faker. It doesn't really matter. All I have to say is this. I have my suspicions that the girl is the one who started the fire.
But Parsons, on what earth do you suspect her of doing such a thing?
That she calls herself the Yatagarasu. That's itself the most elegant proof. Messiah? Yes? I have no intentions of taking back any what I have said. Huh? I am the great thief Yatagarasu, and I refuse to allow some impostor to claim that name on their own. The path of justice is my father pointed me towards. I will walk it the best I can. It's not good to be a stubborn. I hope you can understand that. And Miss Chia. I share something with you too, as a token of my appreciation. Those sunglasses only do nothing for you, so I'll steal them from you next time, okay? What? Well, I guess we better get going. Going to where? To the kingdom of Abbas! If we don't go, we don't know for sure, right? I suppose not. We won't get anywhere simply by standing here thinking. Let's see the embassy I've come from. We have to pay an embassy a visit. Let's go, Miles Edgeworth. As you are my subordinate, will be not tolerate you bringing the investigation to a halt.
Understood. Ah, no, to be continued. Well, guess that means for me to go to bed. Good night.
Funny, bro. Wait,
No,
did he actually go?
Perhaps.
Did I get ya? I didn't even stop recording, I just kept going. I just went to the toilet. Gotcha!
Yep, got us good, bro. Got us good.
That was good. Who's going to say this?
Okay. Yeah. March 14, 7:44 p.m. Treasure Naturals lobby.
Count off!
One. 1.
Shoo! 99! Come out, so all 99 moons are likely here and accounted for, sir!
Hey, you! Yeah, you, the second one for my rights!
Sir.
Here, a birthday present for you.
What?
Shifu, I didn't know that you knew all our birthdays.
What a kind heart you have, Shifu. You're more of a man than you'll ever be, sir. I'm really sorry, but it's not my birthday.
Oh. Lungsi said, a camp who disrespect others soon feels the disassembly bite of an elder. Yeah! That present isn't for you. It's for your youngest brother's wife, youngest brother. Tell him I said hi, and happy birthday, won't you?
Yes, sir.
He's a small fella. Shifu, I can't believe you remember that much of each of us.
Shifu, I'm so moved that I can't stop crying.
I should perhaps leave them to their own alone time.
Alright, meeting's over, everyone. Head to your posts. Dismiss!
Sir!
Oh, were you guys there the whole time? I got a call from Shinya, and she's already filled me in. It sounds like you got to get in my way again.
I have absolutely no intention of interrupting your investigation. Only I request that you grant me permission to investigate the embassy and embassy.
And that what I say or no? Objection! Oh, I can't deny. This man is my subordinate. And I have received permission from the Ambassador Yun. He is to be extended the same rights. Sorry, sis. But it's not that simple.
Oh my god. Now I'm picturing a weird kind of conception, like, what if Shiro the Hedgehog, both Lang and Francisca versions are like looking at each other like, seriously? Oh my god.
All the best has to stretch his imagination speculations of the world. Or didn't you know?
Immigration regulations.
It's okay, bro.
Just sorry, imagination regulation.
I was eating.
It's okay.
Even among my elite men, about only half of them were admitted into the country. Besides, any more clocks in the kitchen and we might spoil the soup. If you got what I mean. How dare you to make such assertions? Don't take this to the wrong way, but I thought I was in charge of the Elba as Miss Bungarna.
Oh, I'm literally seeing like two versions of Sheriff are like mounting to each other like. You know what I mean?
It's a dogfight between the two versions of Sierra.
Yeah. Told ya.
Stand okay. Think of the Albast. You're a bit of a mess right now.
What do you mean by a bit of a mess?
No one told you? We had an incident in the Albast as well. This is what we call a decision based on the investigation, Mr. Prosecutor. Look, Wolfie, just let us in already.
Okay, don't worry. I'm getting weird pictures inside my head.
Hold it.
What the hell?
Speaking, do you think?
I don't know. Can it be the old man? Okay.
Oh, it is a old man.
It's indeed a old man. You can be the old geezer if you want, bro. Let's first share line.
Not really, just having a discussion about whatever. It's not let those guys in. And that you please allow those people to join the investigation.
Having a debate because of my country. I'm terribly sorry for placing you good people in that kind of situation. It is all because I lacked the strength to govern well.
Please, it's nothing of the sort, Ambassador.
You weakling, Quercus! Curse your frailty and inability to affect change in your country.
Oh, what are you?
The thing is, investigations conducted in my country have been under ancient lane. And it is my judgment that in order to minimize disruption in the investigation, I should leave everything up to Ancient Lane.
There you see? No, no, wait! Hold it.
Oh, my turn. Ambassador Alabama, I ask you to please reconsider letting them into the embassy.
What's that?
My very young secretary has been murdered in the Vasily embassy, and he was apparently caught up some shady deals. The unbeknownst notice to me. I'm sorry, I see your cooperation in our investigation. These are not much, but I hope these will cover your travel to the bar someday.
Alright, I get it. Even you, Back Ambassador Alaba, still have to give the final okay anyway.
Alright, you hear that, Mr. Edgeworth? We're in!
Not so fast, little crow girl. You're still a witness in the Bahal murderer. So I'd like you to please stay in the Republic of Bahal.
Detective Gumshoe, please take good care of Kay for me.
Yes, sir.
Sounds good to me. With fever troublemakers, the better. Oh!
Hey!
But no, pushing along. Don't leave me.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes.
So I wanted to ask you for a while now, but that lady over there, is she who I think she is?
Oh, that's right. I didn't introduce the two of you yet.
Francesca von Karma, the persecution of Berloni. It's nice to see you again. Oh, I knew it! You're that web lady! You may address me as Miss von Karma. Miss von Karma, I leave the investigation of Albanus in your hands. Thanks. Rest assured, I will outsmart both of the smuggling ring and the Yatagarisu.
Smuggling ring, huh? Perhaps I should ask Francesca a bit more about them before I head to Buzzy. But I mustn't forget to thank Ambassador Apollo for all he did for me. Ambassador Apollo, I'm in your debt. No, it's nothing. Gus, it's all I can do for you. Yeah, I'm afraid. I only ask you to please bring Melly's killer to justice. Hello, Ambassador. Ambassador. My honor. Wow, you're so sentimental. You're really picked with to my custody. I know you owe much, but I want you to give them your wholeheartedly. Oh, that's quite alright. Oh, well, how about this then? And what exactly is this? It's our fortune pen ink. Only has ability else than ink. It's most expensive by all. Ability inked. Make it all with crystal oil mined through our mineral mines. Please accept this ink. One dip of your fortune pen in this. You can write for hours in the organizer. Unfortunate for me, the ink in my pen just ran out. I gladly accept your generous gift. Great, wonderful! I guarantee that you will write ink in an unforgettable experience. Since we don't export it, if you run out, you're always welcome to come and visit our fair nation. Talk about cornering the customer along with the market. You made such much progress in your investigation in such a short period of time. And it's truly amazing. That's a funny one.
Agent Hicks, whose help I had requested, was cut down before he completed his task. There is no room for further failure in my perfect investigation.
In spite of that, I believe you were able to obtain some insight in the ring, correct?
Was nothing. I simply made some deductions based on the smugglers them I was following.
You made the balance. You mean the balance in inked? Why are those registrations often exported to begin with?
That's classified Interpol and for...
Oh. Sorry, I saw something. Francesca, as you supported, I'm part of the investigation now. Do you think it should be beneficial if I was as well informed as you?
well, I'll fill you in.
Raven. Sorry, I just had to check on Raven.
Yeah, and I'm waiting for Shira's response.
Is she okay?
Sure.
Recently, we discovered some very well-made sulfurite bills, including the Zangfa.
Counterfeit bills?
Yes, you may have dissuaded. The comforites are being made of the Bahal Special Bahalis ink. And these fertile impossible if the Sprintish bills are made with his Bahalis inks from real ones. Thus, it was the only keep natural for Edgeworth to keep an eye on the Republic of Bahal.
That's why this Diamond King comes in play, correct?
Correct, Mr. Kojin was smuggling large amounts of the Bahashi. Furthermore, he was charged while running the embassy printing equipment. That's all the evidence I need to know that he was the head of the smuggling ring. However, there remains one of that tiny problem.
Let me guess, you still have yet to find the counterfeit bills or the smuggled ink.
Yes, while listing things, I might as well add the counterfeit pilots. Plates the whole pile, since I haven't been able to locate any of these items in the embassy. We're looking into the Hastian embassy next. It doesn't matter where they hid and mark my words, I will find them.
Well, shall we get going?
Hold it.
What's wrong, Kay?
I didn't get permission to enter Alabas. We're going to gather whatever we can on the Bahali side, okay?
Alright, I'm counting on you two.
Right, I'm counting on you too. And Miss from Karma to sniff the clues of the Alabas. Oh, and Mr. Edgeworth, if you happen to appear across my pony, you let me know, okay? You can tell me, I wish right over away, no matter where you are.
I will let you know when the time comes.
I think I know who is. Wait a second. I have a feeling that somebody is appearing.
Yep, I feel too.
March 14, 8:70 p.m. Embassian, Alabasian Embassy Ambassador's Office.
Calling about a tongue twister.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Mhm.
Ugh.
What do you think you're doing to my subordinate?
Head twisted. You are.
Oh my god, what is he doing here?
I was waiting for him to come. Go ahead, bro. He's all yours.
Oh my god.
Richie! Oh, thank the heavens you're here! I'm in a really, really big pickle, your lordship! The raven, it appeared, poof, and then disappeared, swoosh! And now I am the steel samurai, my sword, it... Wow, I'm so confused! I don't know what anything means anymore!
Who is this fruitcake?
I am Larry of the House of Butts. House of Butts. Okay, sorry. Sorry, I couldn't keep a straight face.
Did you hear what I said? What Von Karma said to him?
Yeah, who's this fruitcake? And he's saying, I'm Larry of the House of the House of Butts.
House of the
Married man of Neo Odi Tokyo, milady.
Now I remember, this person is one of your friends, isn't he, Miles?
Yes, finally enough, he is.
Oh, he's so adorable!
Hey, what's that answer?
I'm gonna hope he is going to say that line. That first line when we did the Ace Attorneys.
Your best bud is in a bind, and you act like it's no big deal.
What sort of bind are we talking about here?
Suspect kind. I accidentally became a suspect in a murder.
I see, that's quite the bind. I really hope the light comes
Not
soon.
that we are the least bit surprised.
Yes, I pretty much expect this news. On the inside, I saw this unlucky face. His name is Larry Butts. I know him since grade school, and for as long as I know him, he has been the world's largest source of trouble with a capital T. Oh, come on, you didn't say the line! Fuck!
You're so mean, Edgy. If you're not careful, you might find your tiny number of friends go down by one.
That's uncalled for. Besides, you're... Wait, hold on. Larry, is that you? You're the one who might steal some of my autograph?
Huh? You didn't notice earlier? I even winked at you through my headpiece.
Aww. What's going on, and why are you bead red?
Sorry, but can you not speak to me right now?
Hold it. Oh, sorry, I am interrupting your commercial, yet melodramatic play.
Comical.
Oh, so this is the insect you mentioned earlier.
Mr. Prosecutor, this childhood friend of yours, is our prime suspect. Of what, you ask? Of what, you ask?
I know. Don't say that loud. This is the line I'm searching for.
It's usually the best. Of the murder of the man who had snuck into this embassy, mask the masquerade, the second.
Mask the masquerade the second.
Oh damn!
What the hell? Only Larry could get himself into yet another mess as fine as this. No matter the facts, Larry is not the type to commit murder. Still, a rather daunting stroke of misfortune have struck. I have to prove Larry Butts is innocent of all wrongdoing. Shiver, we identified the victim.
Good work. I'll take that report now.
Agent Lang, would you mind if I took a peek at it as well?
What did I tell you earlier, Mr. Prosecutor? Don't get in my way! There's only one in a flash here to feed one wolf, and that's the one is me. So no, you may not take a peek.
But Agent Lang.
Hold it.
Yes!
Yes, I know he was going.
Agent Lang!
Agent Lang! Will you allow an investigator such as myself to take a look? Oh yes, of course. You let the detective see the file.
You're our Detective Bat.
You're the prosecutor, Mr. Edgeworth, right?
Fancy meeting you here, Detective.
You weren't expecting me. Ever since the day 7 years ago, I chased after the Yatagata non-stop. And even pursued Interpol into keeping me on the loop in case the card was ever found.
What an incredible dedication into the case.
Detective Bat knows the Yatagata M.O. very well. And this passion for the case hasn't died down in these 7 long years. It's something I can't respect. But Detective Bat, I must ask, are you going to make an ally out of this prosecutor? My only goal is to arrest the Yatagata. If he can get in the bottom of this case, and I'm willing to share info with him.
I am in your debt, Detective Bat. About the murder of the Mouse Code 2, will you be willing to fill me in a few of the details?
Whenever the Yatagata knows up, Agent Lang and I took ourselves off guard duty and set ourselves in charge of correcting things at this crime scene.
Oh, sorry.
Taking advantage of the chaos, the masquerade deceptively broke into this embassy. Probably to steal some treasure or another.
I suppose he lost his life when he was forced to fight with someone in his room. Why exactly was that man placed under arrest, Detective?
That samurai?
He was born luckily suspicious, but none for the reasons you suspect, I assure you. You probably can see he is completely harmless.
Well, it is just a random guess. It's not like he's actually under arrest. Tonight, here at the Alabassian Embassy, Ambassador Al-Gaba was to give a commemorative speech, and then the Yatagata showed. But keep in mind, the Yatagata isn't who I'm talking about right now. Those seats for the guests who have been called to sit down were empty.
A no-show? Who was it that it's failed to take their seat?
The Steel Samurai. Until the speech was to begin, each member of the entire Steel Samurai family was to wait in a separate room, however, for some weird reason. That man was spotted in a different location than his assigned room at that time.
And where was he?
He was on the roof, with one of his legs down the shimmery. That shimmery leads directly into this room.
Ugh. Larry Buzz, you really outdone yourself this time. What were you thinking? In any case, I believe it's high time for me to start my investigation. Here we go.
Investigation! Look who's following you!
Yep. So there are some weapons on this display, and a crossbow, and on that a set of knives bearing a flower motif. They must be the counterparts of the Byzantine knives, which means that the blades inside this scabbard should match with the blade we used that was used to kill Miss Kochin. Yeah. What? One of the knives is missing its blade. Let's see if these pieces of the blade and handle fit each other.
It would appear that they fit together quite well, almost seamlessly.
And this means that the Byzantine knife did find its way to a ball. But how? Oh. Excellent, excellent. Is this the Steel Samurai's primary weapon, this samurai spear?
Isn't it awesome? I totally fell for this thing. It's sleek and shiny, just like my heart. It comes at you like whoosh. When you hold it, you just want to live life like BAM!
You do well watch yourself what you say, Larry. Though it was Larry says, the spear is quite the symbol of valor. However, speaking of spears, aren't you supposed to use them trusting... Crap, I did it again. Pointing towards your opponent? I'm not entirely convinced this spear is up to the task.
What's wrong there, G? You're just staring off into the distance. Oh, I get it. Tell you what, I'll tell the Celia to make you one, okay? But this one's mine.
Did I say about wanting one? Maybe I should shut him up. He shows me a piece of evidence. The point that there's something about this spear. Yep. It's not straight. Larry, about this spear.
Oh, are you feeling it? Bam! Bam! Bam bam! Bam bam bam!
Sorry, I'm hearing something. I thought there was something strange about this spear. Tell me, Larry, is it just me or is this spear a bit bent?
What? No way! It's exactly as it should be, yo!
I have here an autograph you wrote for me earlier. Now take a good look at this which you drew with your own hands. You can clearly see the spear is Clearly in a perfect different shape. What do you have to say to that?
When I hold the spear in my hands, all of a sudden I feel super powerful. And then, during practice, I was spinning it around and around. And bam! It hit the wall!
Hold it! You unbelievable! This is an embassy!
But I've always been like that ever since I was a kid. One time on an overnight field trip, I brought a fake sword and played with it late that night. I'm just a useless, hot-blooded man.
Larry, clarify that for me, will you?
Okay, so it was some field trip, and I began to shadow fight with myself.
Not that I meant you said earlier about spinning the spear and hitting the wall.
Oh, it's no biggie. It's not like I left a hole or anything.
Typical Larry.
Larry.
When something smells, it's usually the butts. That's not why I'm asking, Larry. The steel samurai is made of metal. And somehow doubt a move as simple as spinning it around would cause it to bend.
Man, Edgy, you're so naive.
What? Where did that come from?
You keep calling it the samurai spear. But it's not real. You can't really fight someone with it. Because it's hollow on the inside. You could hit it against practically anything and it would bend.
Is that so?
Don't tell me you thought it was real. Oh, but don't take it the wrong way. I just think that part of your personality is cute.
I see your friendship truly is something special, Miles Edgeworth.
It's not friendship, it's only humiliation. I can spot absolutely no difference between the statue and the Balia. The statue faces a bit like the costumed hero you Oh. Yeah. Didn't see what it was, Francesca. My bad. Go ahead.
The statue's face looks a bit like that costumed hero you like so very much. I only wonder why you Americans have such a affinity for this kind of face.
The statue wasn't made by an American, I suppose, at least. I don't know, suppose so. Why is there a weapon on display in a place like this?
I wonder why there are no whips on displays here. Yeah, that's the most impressive, interesting weapon there. Alright, Francesca.
Yeah. There was the exact same statue sitting in the Wesley office we examined.
Isn't that a primitive statue? It was the natural treasure of the Protocephaly of the Codovia. There was only one of these statues, many. That one of the two is a replica. But both elements of Bahal claim to have the real thing.
What about a child's fight to have? No rest until... Okay, so something is wrong.
Can't put a finger on it.
It's a primitive statue. It's only one of these in the better side as well.
I hear this very valuable and very made of pure gold. It was the national treasure of the Cordovia. We don't just only wear one of these statues. Meaning that one of the two is the replica. But the Dambo, Fabulous, and the Bahal claim to have the real thing. I won't budge to their claim.
Okay.
Let me not say that again.
Bro?
So, have you examined the body, the victim?
No, we're at the statue, bro. You're going to a different path. We are.
No, but have you examined the body yet?
No.
Because it mentions examining the victim to enter a close-up scene and examining the head.
So this is the victim, the Moscow number 2.
What is that with this gaudy outfit? You don't know about Musk or the Masquerade? A few months ago, this thief caused a lot of horrific of the populares. So this thief is separate from the other garrison? I thought they were for a while because their MO and targets were different. The Masquerade likes high valuable trinkets and jewels and being gaudy of the center. Gumshoe was in charge of that investigation, so he know more about the Masquerade. That's alright. I ever probably hear those tales of their failure anyway. Ho ho ho! You haven't changed a bit, I see.
In any case, let's get started here, shall we? What is he holding? It looks like a piece of paper from a notebook.
Notepad. Or notebook.
Looks like a pair of directions how to reach this room were written by hand. There's something written on the back as well.
I'd like you to steal the Primo-Dog statue in this room. What's that supposed to mean? Who writes a note at themselves like that? I think it was actually pointed out. Somebody gave that mission to him.
Yeah.
To do that.
If I had to guess, from the text, I would say is this from the executive request from someone what I'm about to steal. Because who is this person that requested the Devon Pyramid statue? So this is the murder weapon in this case.
There's blood on the blade. A better sweeping sword, isn't it?
What do you expect? It's the Steel Samurai's daily secondary weapon. I only call it the secondary because it's true he uses his sword in most of his battles. It's his trusty samurai spirit that he turns to in a real fight.
You know sure quite a bit about the Steel Samurai.
It's only because I saw the stage show earlier. The owner of the sword is the Steel Samurai, or in other words, Larry. You should probably ask him about, determined as proving him innocent. It's not a single shred of
Hey. There's not a single shred of fascinating sense of the Masquerade's costume.
Well, at least I can apprehend the great effort he must have put in.
You two don't know? You can only buy this costume almost everywhere now. Everywhere.
It's being sold since when?
Since about New Year's, the streets are practically flooding with them. turns out the masquerade is a lot more popular than I thought he would be.
I can't believe that foolish fool would dress in foolish clothing and act foolishly 4 times.
Gotta point out about 3 foolishes back, Francisca. I thought the masquerade had quit the business.
This guy, he's just a copycat using the name a pony successor. He's just another pretty thief. His real identity is an out-of-work guy by the name of Kaishino. He's 29 and wanted on allegedly charges. From his clothes and what he was carrying, we determined that this guy was the real the masquerade second.
Cause of the death appears to be the loss of blood from the back of his head. Seems that he was struck by something very hard. In other words, he has been bludgeoned to death. What now, bro?
So you examined the head, you examined the orange paper, you examined the sword. So now you have to talk. It says now you talk to Larry.
I suppose this was the wrapping cloth, the masquerade second stolen goods. Oh yeah, just like in the old animes.
But there is nothing robbed in it right now.
Was able to do it. I guess he never did manage to get his hands on whatever it was he was about to steal.
Well guys, this is sadly where we're gonna end off. If you like the content so far, make sure to hit that sexy free follow button. You can also go to Twitch by going to twitch.tv/MegaDragonoid. You can there follow me there as well. You can also subscribe, and you can comment below in this video if you want to. You can also go to deviant.com/MegaDragonoid while we posting my art. And if you want to go to the others, they can go ahead.
If you want to go to my art, you just go to deviantart.com, searching for Sira the Hedgehog. For YouTube, you search for Princess Sira.
And for my YouTube, it's just Parodies Man. My Twitch is just Parodies Miner, and my DeviantArt account is Dr. Chester the First.
And there you go. So I wish you all a good day, a good week. And if you want to see more, just hit that 60 follow button, and we will see you next week. Have a nice day, have a nice week. Peace, my Dragonites.
Peace.
Whee!